What's up, dudes and dudettes? Today I'm going to teach you guys how to do a front flip.
Before we get into this, we really need to understand what the arms and the hips are doing in a front flip. To get into the front flip, you're going to drive your arms down while they're straight and your hips back, creating centrifugal force. Step 1, let's just get comfortable jumping on the trampoline with our arms up. This is the position you need to be in to start the flip. Step 2, let's drive those arms down, hips back, let's land on our back. Step 3, which can be a little dangerous if we don't keep our core tight, is we're going to try to land on our bottom in the seat drop position. If you've done all the previous steps and done them successfully plenty of times, let's stay tucked to try to land on our feet. Let's watch in super slow-mo.
So there's three things that you need to be thinking about before you even get into that front flip, on flat ground that is. The first one is your running speed, the second is your hurdle, and the third is your blocking position. And we're going to go into those three things now.
Step 1, pretty simple. Just get comfortable at a good running speed. Step 2 is the hurdle. We're going to jump off one leg, landing on both with our arms up and bounce off the floor like a trampoline. Let's watch again in slow-mo. Take note that my shoulders are slightly behind my hips on takeoff to make sure that I go up. A common mistake is that people will land out of the hurdle with their shoulders down, not allowing them to get a very high front flip.
All right, so the next thing you need to be thinking about when going into your front flip is where your shoulders are going after your block and where your hips are going after your block. So let's analyze that now.
I know you looked at this video earlier, but it's very important to make sure that your arms are straight, coming down, and your hips are going back.
The force of your shoulders going down and the force of your hips going backwards is what creates centrifugal force. The centrifugal force is made even more explosive through your tuck, which we're going to analyze now.
Take note of my long hurdle and getting my arms up before I hit the ground, sending those straight arms down, my hips back, grabbing my knees, spotting the floor, and landing the skill.
Now, depending on if you're working on front tuck step outs or front tuck precisions, then it's really going to matter where you put your shoulders when you're landing. Let's go through that now.
Let's watch where my shoulders are when I land. By trying to get slightly more height and staying tucked a little longer, this allows me to carry my momentum through. Now, if I'm trying to stick a landing, I open up slightly earlier, open up, and let my shoulders drive through to stick the landing.
In a front tuck step out, you want to land with your shoulders in front of your hips so you can carry that momentum through into the next skill. Now in a front tuck precision, we want to land with our shoulders slightly behind our hips so that when that momentum carries through, we don't get bucked off in the front or overshoot the precision. If you're into more tutorials, or if you're just looking for some more parkour content, don't forget to like and subscribe.